Position yourself for success. Roll the tape. Oh, that ever elusive, perfect deep latch that we all seek and often fall short of just a little bit. Here's the thing. The latch is everything, but the latch can't work if the positioning is off. It's like having a perfect new electrical system put into a house whose foundation is laid on sand. Doesn't make a lot of sense, and it's probably not super sustainable, so who really cares if the lights turn on or not? Incorrect positioning is to blame for a fair amount of breastfeeding issues. The first problem is comfort. If you're not comfortable and or your baby's not comfortable, no matter what position you have chosen to feed your baby in, it's not going to be sustainable. That usually leads to shorter feeds because no one's comfortable, which usually leads to more feeding frequency because baby didn't get full the last time, which usually leads to less sleep. Ugh. On the other hand, a shallow latch caused by some crappy positioning very often leads to sore or damaged nipples, can lead to baby taking in a lot of air while breastfeeding, also called airphagia, and that leads to all kinds of fun stuff like reflux, colic, gas. If you are still dealing with significant issues like these after you have mastered positioning your baby at the breast, it lets the professionals know that we need to keep digging to find what the root of the problem is. So the best thing you can do, especially in the first couple of weeks after you've given birth, is master positioning. Position yourself for success. And now the basics of positioning. You're going to want to start with an unwrapped baby. This means no swaddles, no gloves, no excessive layers of clothing, no hats, and nothing bunched up under baby's chin that may impede the jaw's ability to roll. Next, you'll want your sweet baby positioned belly to body. We literally want their belly button touching your body. In order for your baby to get as deep a latch as possible, they need to face their meal with their entire body. Turning over one shoulder or the other tends to lead to very shallow latches, pain for mom, less milk transfer, and a crappy feed overall that you're probably going to have to redo. Next, we need your baby's nose, not their mouth, at your nipple. In order to keep their airway open and make sure that they can maintain a latch throughout the letdown, your baby needs to kind of be looking up with your nipple planted on the roof of their mouth, the soft palate, where the thumb goes when you suck on it. Best way to make this happen is get them nose to nipple before you latch. This is the basics of positioning in a nutshell. Unwrapped, belly to body, nose to nipple. Off you go into the wonderful world of feeding. The two primary reasons that I have found for poor positioning are one, that baby has a really gross looking umbilical stump that is drying and everyone's afraid to touch it because we're afraid it might pop off or hurt the baby somehow. And the other concern I get a lot from moms is that they're afraid their baby is going to suffocate. The belly button has no nerve endings and the babies could not care less. Just put a onesie on them. It offers a little bit of protection. And with respect to the nose being shoved into the boobie, here's how you correct that. A baby who cannot breathe cannot breastfeed. Often, when the nipple is being pointed at the mouth instead of the nose, baby will need to tuck their head down in order to get the nipple where it's meant to be. This smushes the nose into the breast, makes it hard for baby to breathe, and off they go. To fix this, we simply move baby down a bit in the direction their feet are going. Suddenly their head will tip up and their nose will be clear. They'll be happy to stay on and finish the meal. So the main takeaway today is, regardless of what position or hold you're choosing to feed your baby in, there's specifics to make sure that they're positioned correctly. It kind of doesn't matter if they're under your arm, across your body, over your shoulder, as long as we have your baby unswaddled and ungloved, belly to body, nose to nipple, you should be able to work on that deep, deep, deep latch. And if you're not able to get a painless latch that the baby is happy with, at least we'll know it ain't your fault. Don't forget to like, subscribe, notification bell, YouTube-y things, and we'll see you next time.